When people are visiting your website, you are on borrowed time. So you want to make sure that your website visitors find what they're looking for as quickly as possible. The best thing is you already have the answers they are looking for, but you may not be displaying it in the way that you should be, which is why today we're going to be discussing FAQ or frequently asked questions sections on your website, and not only what should go in them, but how you should answer them. The FAQ section on your website is conquering two important parts of your business. First off, they're yielding easy, simple questions that normally come through a support channel of yours. They're also great for marketing your service or product, making it easier for the person to purchase or use your services. A good frequently asked questions section is going to answer these core questions. So today we're going to be creating a frequently asked questions section for a local insurance agency as an example. So number one, what is the product or what is the service that you are offering? This question is so underrated because you feel like you've covered this topic in almost every page of your website already, but I cannot stress this enough. You need to sound like you are on a loop in any marketing channel that you are in. You will feel like people are getting annoyed, but I promise you they are not. They only see your marketing material on occasion, and the ones that see them more often are likely already sold on what you are offering. So for our insurance agency, we're going to reword this question to, what types of insurance do you offer? Many times I see clients' websites start with something like, the company offers a range of solutions that help our clients do yada yada. Then maybe they go into details about their services, or often many will write a giant paragraph about all their products and all their services. This is not the place for that. We want to be super concise in what we're saying. So we're going to write something like, company offers home insurance, auto insurance, and life insurance for our example. Now that's really basic. We're going to expand on that a little bit. And specifically right after this, I'm going to add specifically that is personalized to your unique life. And then maybe we expand on this and say each policy is designed to give you comprehensive coverage and peace of mind. That now reads, company offers home insurance, auto insurance, and life insurance that is personalized to your unique life. Each policy is designed to give you comprehensive coverage and peace of mind. So that's super concise. It's to the point. It tells exactly what we offer and nothing else. So good. Yeah, I like that. Now feel free to tie in your tone of voice or branding into your frequently asked questions section. That's super important that this just doesn't sound super cookie cutter and it's not super bland. We still want that branding. So if you're joking in a lot of your social media content and on the website it has like this funny tone in it, we want our frequently asked questions section to reflect that as well. Now we're going to move on to question number 2. Do you have a special offering happening? Let's reword this for our example to, do you have any ongoing specials or discounts for insurance policies? Then let's start off this for new clients, because a lot of people that are going to be visiting the website, we have to think about who's reading this. People that are reading your frequently asked questions section are usually going to be new to your service. So for new clients, we offer a bundled insurance package deal for home and auto insurance. And then let's add a second sentence to this, like clients see up to 15% off the individual pricing when choosing to bundle. If you don't have a referral program for your business, you should definitely add a referral program. But that leads us into question number 3. How long does it take to set this up? People are busy, and in an instant gratification world, we want to ensure that we are telling people exactly what to expect. For the insurance agency, once again, this is a little bit hard, but I'm thinking something like the online quoting process takes approximately 7 minutes. Then our agents get to work finding you the best policy options, which will be presented to you in 24 to 48 hours. Let's add one more sentence about like actually what the accepting of it looks like. So after accepting your low cost custom quote, you are usually covered within 3 to 5 business days. So notice in this one how I'm giving numbers and avoiding things like a few days or a couple of hours style of wording. We want to give exact metrics and then stick to them or beat them with our services. It's really great if these, how long does this take to set up, the metrics that you're giving, if you have testimonials that reference these specific things, you're going to want to tie those in one of the next sections where we actually add our testimonials in with our frequently asked questions. So if you have testimonials that match your metrics, be sure to include that in here. Okay, and on to question number 4. Do you have a guarantee? So this is a super popular one, you've seen this a bunch of times where it's like 30-day money back guarantee, 14-day money back guarantee. We guarantee you're going to get X amount of business in Y number of days. All those are different guarantees. So customers may need a bit of a push to schedule with you or buy your product. And we want to instill confidence in those customers. And nothing does that better than offering a guarantee for your service or product. This really lowers the risk level of the purchase for the customer and makes it a whole lot easier. Sometimes we reference this as friction within the buying process. So friction might also be referred to as like a number of screens that a person has to go through to purchase something from you. It can also be that, well, your website doesn't give any guarantees or doesn't have straightforward offers for the service. So in order for them to understand that this is a good fit for them, it takes them a lot of effort, which is a lot of friction, which causes them to not buy your product in the end. Now, a guarantee is kind of hard to fit exactly with the insurance business model, but maybe we can say something along the lines of, we guarantee that you have a response to your claim within 24 hours of submitting it. So that's pretty straightforward, but let's add a little bit more personal touch to that. Remember this client that we're writing for, unique to you, kind of hometown service feel. That's what we're looking for. So claims are handled swiftly and are communicated to you throughout the entire process. That's kind of a reassuring statement. If you have a claim, it's never fun. You don't want to be in that situation where you have a claim. So it's a stressful situation already, and just that constant communication from your insurance agency and you know that they're on top of it is a really great reassuring thing. So putting that in here is really good. And then our office is open for you to come in and talk about your claim during normal business hours. So in just this one guarantee section now, we're giving a metric that we're going to stand by. We're giving that kind of hand-holding experience. So we're literally walking them through exactly what it's going to be like if one of their worst days happens and they're in a car accident or a tree falls on their house or there's flooding or I mean, heaven forbid someone dies. These aren't great times. Here's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to communicate with you throughout that process. We're going to get back to you within 24 hours. You can come in and talk to us about this and find the best way forward. Those are all really great things that customers are going to want to hear. Put that in this section. Okay, and now on to question number 5. Does this method actually work? So this question addresses the effectiveness of the service or product. This is a great place to do further marketing, add success stories, testimonials, or other data that will validate what your business is and does. People want to know that they made the right choice when selecting your business to buy from. So this is where we're going to give that a little bit of attention. We're going to title this frequently asked question section as, do people like your custom insurance plans? Okay, so we kind of want this to have this negative connotation within the question, like, do people even like your custom insurance plans? That's what we want. We want that negative tone in the question. That negative tone is going to get people to click on that and then read exactly what you want them to hear when they're thinking that exact thing. So for an insurance agency, we can't get into details about specific claims or anything like that just for privacy reasons. But what we can do is talk about how long we've been in business, how many people are signing up for our policies, and retention rates. So I think that's what I'm going to do here is we're going to say company has been providing insurance to the area for 32 years. And then if we weren't providing custom plans with competitive prices, we would not be here. Okay, so we're kind of answering back that negative tone right back in our first little statement here. Company has been providing insurance to the area for 32 years. If we weren't providing custom plans with competitive prices, we would not be here. We want to just kind of hit back really quick with just kind of a duh thing, right? It's like, oh, 32 years. Yeah, that's pretty good. People obviously have liked your business. But now let's add some details about retention. So we can say something like, instead, we have have provided insurance for 1,200 plus individuals, with 75% of customers renewing their policies year after year. Okay, this is really a powerful statement to say how many people are continuing with you, what are your retention rates, why are they choosing you. This is where you want to add in some of your testimonials, because it's going to show that people are liking, in our case, the custom insurance plans. Okay, and now on to the last one, number 6. This is my first time doing blank. Will this work for me? We want to answer the I am a novice question. This either instills more confidence in your brand or turns away people outside of your target market. So let's say that you maybe are providing professional services for only professionals. Make sure to say that in this section. For example, an accounting firm may have the question as, will you do my personal taxes? And then they answer that in this question that they in fact don't do personal taxes and only focus on business taxes in a certain category. And we only want leads coming in from our website and like on our contact forms or scheduled meetings. We only want leads coming in that are already qualified. So they've read through the website a little bit, they know what we do, and they come in. We don't want to schedule a meeting and then find out it's not for someone that even fits what we're trying to do. Okay, so once again, we're going to reword this just slightly for the insurance example. This is my first time getting insurance. Can you help me? And then we're going to answer that question. We're going to answer, yes, we do, but we're also not going to exclude everyone else that's experienced with insurance. That's not just, we don't just serve people getting insurance for the first time. So we're going to say, yes, whether you are purchasing insurance for the first time or looking to switch providers, our team is here to guide you to a custom plan within your budget. The last question, I don't mind usually having some sort of call to action. So for this, let's maybe add like, the insurance world is complex, but we will make it easy for you to make an informed decision based on your unique needs. And then maybe we could have like link, and then it says like schedule a consultation. Just a little call to action, not something giant, just nice and concise. So they just spend all that time reading all your questions. Let's see if they'll convert now to a client of yours. So we just went over these 6 core frequently asked questions. Obviously, we don't need to have just these 6, or you don't even need to have all of them. I really encourage that you take a look at the questions that you've gotten previously through email or your contact forms on your website and see if you can fill those questions, frequently asked questions section. So this section is not just a space to answer a couple questions. We want to use this as a tool for our marketing, but also to free up silly questions or easy questions that come in to our help desk or wherever your contact forms go all the time. It might just be your personal email. We obviously want to make sure that those are fielded early on. Remember, your website visitors are seeking clarity and assurance that the purchase that they might make from you is the purchase that they want to make. And the frequently asked questions section addresses specifically that. So we're going to do that by just having a nice FAQ section to build some trust. So let's recap a few of the takeaways that I've mentioned throughout the different questions. And the first one that I started with, is that reiteration is key. We mention unique services many times throughout all those different questions. Even if you mention things somewhere else on your website, it's okay to repeat that crucial information in the FAQ section. Totally okay. It ensures that that message is reinforced for you. We also want to make sure that we're being specific, avoiding vague answers. We want to use metrics and specific numbers to give a very clear picture of what the customer can expect from us. And both of those things are just to instill confidence in your users or in your customer base by this FAQ section. Be sure to showcase your success stories and testimonials in there if you can. This section not only answers questions, but it also serves as a testament to the reliability and effectiveness of what your service or product does. And lastly, as I've already mentioned, we do want to stay true to our brand voice. So if you are a funny business, your socials are funny and your website is funny, stay with that tone of voice even in your FAQ section. A nice, good, frequently asked questions section can be the difference between a visitor and a customer. So take your time to craft it thoughtfully, keeping in mind the needs and concerns of what your audience is. Remember that each question that you answer is reducing that friction that we discussed earlier. But thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let's keep on building things that are useful for you and your business. Until next time.